Governor Larry Hogan says President Trump is responsible for inciting the riots outside the U.S. Capitol. He says he's ashamed of some GOP members of Congress who still supported the theory of a rigged election even after the attack. WJZ is live tonight. Rachel Menitoff has the latest from the governor about the response from the state of Maryland. Rachel?
Hi, Rachel. Good evening. Governor Hogan explains that within minutes of the attack, he mobilized Maryland State Police and the National Guard. The problem, though, is that it took 90 minutes to get approval to send those units into D.C. And tonight, Governor Hogan is questioning why it took so long and why Capitol Police were not more prepared.
On CNN Sunday, Maryland Governor Larry Hogan says Wednesday's attack on the U.S. Capitol was an insurrection, which put people's lives in danger, and that President Trump played a huge role in that. He is one of many lawmakers now calling on the president's resignation.
There's no question in my mind that he was responsible for inciting this riotous mob.
Hogan says as soon as he learned about the rioting, he authorized 500 members of the National Guard and a team of specially trained Maryland State Police as congressional leaders pleaded with him for help. The problem, though, it took an hour and a half to get approval to actually move those units into Washington.
The big issue is why were the Capitol Police and the federal law enforcement agencies not prepared for this?
The FBI has already identified several people who it believes are behind the violence at the Capitol. Its Baltimore field office tweeted that the agency is accepting digital media of the rioting as part of its investigation. Governor Hogan says he is embarrassed and ashamed of many GOP members of Congress for their actions leading up to and after the attack. This includes Maryland's sole Republican Congressman Andy Harris. He reportedly got into an argument on the House floor as Congress debated the election results. The Maryland Democratic Party is now calling for his resignation, but Governor Hogan hasn't said whether or not he thinks Harris should resign.
This is a time for choosing in our party, and you have to decide if we're going to return to the party of Lincoln and Reagan, or we're going to keep heading down this path of worshiping at the altar of Donald Trump. And a lot of people, I think, chose wrongly.
Governor Hogan says his main concern right now is facilitating a peaceful transition of power, and the Maryland contingency of the National Guard will remain in Washington through the inauguration and the end of the month. We're live in Baltimore tonight. I'm Rachel Menitoff for WJZ.